Good morning, friends. Welcome to Horse Ride. Today we are going to design CFL twisted bulb. So let me go into the video. Okay. After opening the Blender, you can create the collections first. Press right click and new collections. Rename it to BKP. Its backup collection and uncheck it. After that, you can start designing the model. Press shift A and go to the create a cube, and here in this centimeter 200 centimeter you can give 50. And in case you are not finding this centimeter, go to this cone option unit section. Here you can able to change the length to centimeter. It will be there in millimeters. You can change it to centimeters and save it. After that, create the cube. Here you can go to the centimeter option, press 1 on the keyboard, shift Z, go to edit mode and select these vertices X and delete the vertices. Now these two is created. Go to top angle, select these vertices G, Y and move it to align it to the red line GY. Okay, now it's aligned. Go to front view, scale Z and reduce this one. Okay, and GEX and move towards a little bit like this and select these vertices, right click, subdivide it. Now one vertice is created GEX and move the angle like this. After doing that, press go to shift Z to object wireframe mode and shift Z to normal mode. Go to this tool option, go to the add modifier, add a screw modifier, shift Z, go to the object view, solid view. Then after that, here you can add the centimeter. You can add the centimeter is 23, sorry, make it 25. After that, here add 1 2 3 4 loop cuts. Here you can able to see it's getting merged, so we can add it one more and make it 37. Okay, it's not still, we can make it 39. Yeah, this is better, much better. So now it's created the screw thread. So now what we are going to do is, now we are going to keep this as a one backup. First select this and move to the collection, select the collection. That collection, whenever you selected collection, it will create the object inside the collections. Select this object, press shift D to duplicate, right click to cancel, press M, move the collection to the backup. So now this one backup has been created. After creating the backup, go to the screw section, click this arrow key and apply. So now screw has been, settings has been applied. Go to object mode, press 2 on the keyboard, which will create the edge selection, and its default it's selected. In case it's not selected, select these edges using alt key and it will select all the edge loops. Okay, after that press control B to bevel and bevel the object. In case you are having like this, means you just scroll mouse to reduce the beveling edges. So let me create the edges like this. Okay, this is enough for timing. Yeah, sorry, we can make it a little bit control Z, it will make it a little bit small. Okay, this is enough. After doing that, you can go to the option, these options, select these edges and press Ctrl Shift and select these edges to select all the corners of edges. EZ, extrude and Z, set to extrude, sorry, E to extrude, and Z to extrude in a Z angle. Okay, again E to extrude Z. So you can do one thing, select this option and select vertices G, Z and use the control key to align it. Okay, so which is not required for us because it's going very bottom. Go to front view, sorry, go to right view, sorry, control 3 control 3 to left view in the numpad. Okay, it's almost same. Okay, equal, yes, scale to yes, press Z, press 0 to align it as the same way. After doing this, go to edge selection, sorry, go to vertex mode, press 1 on the keyboard, shift Z to wireframe, select the top vertices, go to mesh, clean up mesh by distance. Now this icon should be merged, shift Z, this vertices should be merged. Yeah, it's merged. So after doing this, here you can go to the bottom. We are going to do the same here. Select this one, select Control Shift, select these vertices, go to Control 3 to left view, extrude Z, scale it in Z axis, press 0. Okay, now this has been created. After doing this, go to object mode, press Control 2 to create it and right click and shade smooth. Now our one thread option has been created. Now we are going to fill these gaps and unselect this edit option in subdivision to hide that one. Before that, press 1 on the keyboard, press A to select all, go to mesh, clean up, merge by distance. Now it has been clear. Now smooth corner has been created. Here what we are going to do is go to edge selection, alt and press select this, press Ctrl B and create small edge loops here. Okay, now our screw has been ready. Okay, now go to object mode. We are going to fill these sections. Before that, what we are going to go to, press 1 on the vertex selection, select these two edges, right click, subdivided by 3, select this one, press F to fill, select this, press F to fill, select this, press F to fill, select these two edges, press F to fill the corners. Now select these two, press M, merge at center. Okay, now this has been filled, so we are going to fill it this one back, sorry, in top. Select these two vertices, press W and subdivided by 2, select these vertices, right click, subdivide by 1, that's enough. So here select this one, go to vertices selections, select this G, Z, press Ctrl to align the same angle, press select these vertices, press F, select this one, this vertices F, this vertices and this vertices, press F and select these two vertices, press F to fill the places and select these two, press M, merge at center. Okay, now our screw thread has been created. Here in bottom we are going to create a bottom options. Control S to save. Don't forget to save the work. Go to tab, select these vertices, press E to extrude, Z to go towards down, press S to scale towards in between, G, Z. Okay, press, if you it's look like black something here, go to the triangle option, go to the normals, auto smooth. Okay, now E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude, S to scale. E to extrude, X to scale. Okay, after this, select these vertices, press S to scale in Y axis, press 0. Sorry, select this one too, missed out. Press S, scale Y axis, press 0, enter, and G Y axis, press Ctrl and move it to the right. Select these vertices, press scale Y 0, enter, and GY, and move towards like this. Then select these, go to press 3 on the keyboard and select these faces, select these faces, E to extrude in Z axis, move towards here like this. Sorry, it's become big, more big. GZ. Okay, this could be better, I hope. Okay, fine. Now it has been created. Okay, go to tab and go to edge selection, select these thing, press E to extrude and scale, press E to extrude and scale, press M, merge at center. Okay, now it has been created. Now you can able to see it's look like some fishy look. Press Ctrl 3 on the keyboard to clear that one. Okay, now our bottom bulb is ready, right? So before that, let me create a material to give this some coloring for this. Press new. This one make it as silver. Sorry, and press add. This one make it as black steel. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is select this silver, and here the material option is that this option, in case you are not having, go to edit, preference, default in add-ons it will be added, go to add-on and search library. So here you can able to say 3D view Blender kit online. So this is the required Blender kit is required for us. Tick that one option, and internet should be connected. I connect the internet. Here select the materials and select this one. I'm going to type it as steel. It's getting searched, it takes some time. Okay, today what I'm going to do before that, so let me do some coloring for this here. This also need to apply a separate steel for this, or we can do one thing and go to object, press 2. Okay, select these vertices, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Shift E, press 1 to apply the edge crease. Okay, let me select one by one because it's getting selected all the ways. Shift, sorry, Control E, sorry, Shift E. Press 1 on the keyboard to create the crease. Now press 2 on the keyboard. Select the vertices. Press C to create a circle select. C to create a circle select, and C to create a circle select. Again C to select these ones. Okay, now this has been selected. Select this black value and press assign, and I go to the black and go to material view, select this option. Okay, go to object mode, and this should be shiny, so reduce the roughness. Okay, like this only it will be shining in bottom, but I feel this is very high. So what I'm going to do, select these faces, GZ, and press Ctrl R and create one edge loops in this corner. Edge loops in this corner. So I think it's too big. So sorry, too close. So I make it like this angle. Go to object mode. So now it looks better. So now our bottom that piece has been ready, but I feel like it will be more smooth. I think so. Control Z and go and see. Yeah, this could be better. Okay, after this, creating the edge loops. Okay, fine. This could be good. Okay, then after doing that, go to this silver. Here, steel. Again, search it. Yeah, for loading it takes time. So when it's loaded, I was busy with doing the modeling. Okay, coloring. Let me carry on in last time. Okay, last minute. So it's not much urgent for now. So okay, so let me create the other things. Okay, now this has been created. Press save and go to edit mode. Press 1 on the vertex selection. Press alt and select these vertices. Okay, go to front view, shift Z to wireframe, shift D to create the vertices duplicate, and press P and by selection to separate the object. So now the object has been separated, so E has to scale down. Okay, before that we have to do one more thing. You can see these vertices points, you should come in the middle for these options. Okay, Control A to apply the scale, and select this one, press Ctrl A and apply the scale, and select these vertices. Go to object, set origin to the center of the mouse surface. Select this, set origin to the mouse surface. Sorry, origin to the geometry. Sorry, origin to the geometry. So now it has been created. Save it and press Ctrl A and apply the scaling. And yes, to scale it down. GZ lightly. Go to front view. E to extrude and go to object menu. Sorry, go to object. Sorry, go to edit menu. Select all. Scale it tightly. And E to extrude Z axis. Press yes to scale. Shift to Z. And scale it slightly big. Okay, good. Go to object. already its top is selected. Go to shift Z view, front view, E to extrude and scale. Yes, to scale it little bit down, so little bit outside. Okay, E to extrude and Z, scale it, and E to extrude and Z axis. Sorry, sorry. Again, E to extrude and Z to scale. Sorry, Control Z, E to extrude Z to scale and scale it, and E to extrude Z to scale and scale it. E to extrude Z to scale and scale it. E to extrude Z to scale and scale it. Okay, E to extrude Z to move and scale it towards back. Okay, now this has been created with which one we are going to design is a small bulb. So E to extrude Z and towards move towards like this, and E to extrude Z to move a little bit top and scale it down, GZ, and E to extrude scale it down, E to extrude scale it down, E to extrude scale it down, E to extrude scale it down. Press M and merge at center. And after doing this, go to shift Z to solid mode and go to object mode, press soft design. Yeah, it looks nice. Curve is here is good. In top it looks like smooth. So I'm going to create one edge loops here to make it sharp in the corner. Okay, press 3 on the keyboard, select these corner and these edges. Okay, let me go with this corner, and this corner. Right leg, loop cut, circle, and yes to scale it down. Select this thing and press yes and scale it down. So let me select this both thing and press yes. Okay, it's not coming. So let me go here to global. Okay, fine. Global to local. Press yes to scale. Still not came. So we can do it by single. That's best. Press yes to scale. Select this thing. Press yes to scale. And select these vertices. E to extrude Z. And go to object view. Okay. Here we have created one small loophole. What I'm going, yeah, here after doing this, um, let me create a now curve, cut, and angle for this. Okay. Now after doing this, go to the front view and move towards like this, and we are going to create a circle here in this angle, right? So before that, shift A and create a circle or x 90 degree or x 90 degree, sorry, or x 90 degree, and gz to move towards here. towards here. And go to top view, press 7 on the keyboard, and rotate, sorry, rotate z axis like this angles. Okay, and scale it down to this size and scale it down more because it's look like a big ocean now. Okay, this could be enough. I feel this is okay. After doing this, okay, after doing this, this size could be a little bit small. Okay, right. After doing this, go to object front view, object view, go to vertex select all, press A G and move towards like this. Okay, it's created. um okay, and GZ, let me move a little bit up. Okay, after doing this, when it's created, go to screw bend and create a screw and y-axis. Now it's created, and you can able to view this, and I think it's little big. I think go to edit mode and press S to scale. hmm. Okay, this could be correct, I feel. Okay, fine. And in this object mode, what we are going to do is, now we are going to create, increase the bulb size, and we are going to create a level big. Okay, 3 is enough, I feel. hmm. And this will make it reduce a little bit tightly here. Okay. After doing this, go to modifier, go to mirror modifier, and before this you can go, I fail. Yeah, it's correct and it's clear. And let me increase the distance and reduce the irritations. Yeah, this looks better. Okay, now for us it's created one good collections for this. And go to object mode and shift D to duplicate it, right click M and move to the backup collection before applying all the objects. Select this, control 2 to made it smooth, and when smooth is created, now go to screw, apply, sorry, before that let me apply the mirroring, apply the mirror, then apply the screws. So now our object is created. Good to see this. Okay, fine. After doing this, go to here, save it, don't forget to save it, and select these edges and press shift S and cursor to selected. Okay, and go to top view and move this cursor to here, shift right click to move the 3D cursor to here. After that, select these edges, go to top view and go to this spin modifier and create a spin. This one you make it as steps to 4. Okay, and now move it. Okay, I make it Control Z. I make it I make it 140 is correct. Make it 140 and press enter. Now it has been created 140-degree angle, right? So same way I'm going to do it here. Select this one, select this one, press shift yes and cursor to select and go to top view, and shift right click to move the cursor here. Select all these vertices and move it to 140. Okay, after doing this, go to the select tool options, select this one, select this one, sorry, select this one and select this one. I'll using alt key and select this in between this line to select all the vertices. Press space bar, bridge to the edge loops. Okay, go to object mode. Now we can able to see one smooth cut is created in top for the bulbs. Okay, Control S to save. In case space this search option is not coming, go to the edit, preference, add on. Here you can able to search, sorry, you can go to the system, sorry, key map. Here you can able to see spacebar action is play tools search. Default it will be in play. You can move it to the search option. Okay, now this top is created. Let me create it in bottom. Go to edit mode and select this one and shift yes cursor to selected. Go to right view, control 3, sorry, control 3 to go it in this view, which is the left view. Okay, okay, go to front view. This is the best view for us, and shift right click to move the 3D cursor to this bottom, and use this again the same spin tool. Here you can able to see the angle is in this angle, so you can change it to y axis. Select this and move, sorry, select these vertices and move it to 90 degree, enter, and select these vertices, scale Z 0 and E to extrude and Z, E to extrude and Z. Okay, so same way which one we are going to do it here, and select this one and press one period on the keyboard in the numpad. Shift yes cursor to select that, press control 1, sorry, control 1 only. Okay, control 1 to go to this angle, select this one and move it. Okay, sorry, control Z. So before we do that, we have to shift right click to move the cursor. Now create it 90 90, sorry, here we have to put minus, home, minus, enter, 90 and scale Z 0 and enter, E to extrude Z, E to extrude Z, E to extrude Z. Okay, now our this has been created, so we have to tightly rotate it because this angle is like this. Rotate Z and move it like this. Okay, here tightly it's a little bit not clear, so what I'm going to do, scale in y-axis. Okay, now our bulb is ready, and here you can able to see it's need to go a little bit down. Select this one, G Z and move it down, and press S to scale to move it tightly a little bit bigger, and scale Y to move it a little bit down. Okay, go to control save and select the subject. Press go to this and select on edge loop cuts here. Press Ctrl R and move it towards the top. Now it comes one sharp edges, so it will be looking good for us. So now our 360 degree sorry twisted bulb is ready now. So we can go for next process for coloring. So I'll just search it once again. It's getting search. Okay, before that we'll let it search. Let me go to the thing and let me remove this one. Not required for this here. Okay, right, this is not required for here. So then this one and this one silver different. I make it red for timing. This one, okay, fine, both are different. Okay, fine, we are going to do it now. What we are going to do, go to preview and this white is working, and here you can able to see the roughness also, it's correct. Sorry, the white is not pure white. Go to the pure white and increase the roughness, because this could be more rough for us. This bottom is the plastic one. Okay, and here for this I'm waiting for the tools designs and it's still not coming. Yeah, finally came. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this one to this. So let it get downloaded. Yeah, fine, our bottom cup is ready. Okay, now this white, let me make it little bit gray, little bit shadow like this. Okay, fine, now let's create this one. Save it and go to this material and create a new, make it as bulb, and go to now it's finished, so we can turn off this. Create one new window and zoom it to sun, press N to close that toolbar and minimize this toolbar. And here go to this, open this shader editor. Here select this option, here it will come bulb, so you have to see that. Before doing that, press N on the keyboard to close that one toolbar and delete this one. Press shift A and search for mix shader. Select this one, drag it and put it here. Again shift A, transcoolant BSDF. Add this to here and add this to here. Now we can able to view like these things. Now what we are going to do is shift S and search for glossy glass BFS. Okay, it's went on glass BFS and select this one to the bottom. So now this glass option is given is more high. I'm going to reduce this. This one going to be a pure white. This one going to be a pure white. Now this is ready and it's pure white, and this bulb is, it's look like glossy because you can able to see it's when it goes to steel. So I'm going to add it a little bit glass feel, so it's look like lightly Okay, now this is fine. So let me see it in rendering option. Press Z. Before that, save it. Press yes. Go to the render option. Okay, here there is nothing we have added because there is no object in that. Okay, go to the world. Delete this background. Shift A. Search for environment texture. Select this. Open it. And I will put this link in bottom of the description to download the environment HDRI. Okay, okay, after doing that, select this and move to this, and it will create the texturing for you. Okay, now it's created, but it's look like everything is very green because the outside everything output is green now. Because the HDR games are given the output of outside ground area. So I create a plane. Okay, before creating the plane, type, go to solid view. That's best to do the designs always. Shift C to move the cursor to the middle of the world and create a plane. Press yes and save it. Okay, before joining, select these things. Press Shift D and duplicate. Press M to move to the backup collection. Select this one, this one. Sorry, select this one, this one, this one. Press Ctrl J to join. Ctrl S and rotate it to the bottom and GZ to move. Okay, and GZ to move. Okay, now like this we have created, and I do one thing. Select these. Sorry, Ctrl Z. Select this one. Go to object. Select the edges. E to extrude and Z. Little bit tightly up. And go to select these two things, press Ctrl B and bevel it for like this, and go to object shade smooth and go to the rendering view. So we come to know how this looking because rendering always takes a time. Yeah, okay, now our lighting looks good, and this background I'm going to make it as tightly dark because it's look like background is very high. Now we can able to view the our bulb. Okay, now our bulb is ready. So now here we have to do, go to shader option, go to object and select this one. Okay, everything loop is created automatically. Instead of steel, select the bulb. Here I'm going to add a little bit of frictions here to get a look, glossy look, and I couldn't able to see correctly, right? So before that, what I'm going to do, go to solid view, and here I'm going to do G Y to move little bit here, and go to edit mode. Select these vertices, edges, press F, and select this option. Create a new material and assign it, and that new material is going to be a emission. Go and select this emission and increase the increase the strength. Go to tab and shift. Okay, before that we create one. Now go to object mode and create shift A and create one camera. press alt control alt 0 and press N on the keyboard and go to view and camera to view, and we have locked the camera. So this is the angle which we are going to take a design. Okay, press N on the keyboard and unlock the camera view, and press N, press go to Z and rendering view. Okay, now it looks better, but here it looks this actually this steel what happened. Bulb, okay, still oh, okay, now it's again okay, fine. I was getting confused why it's taken a long time, because my rendering is system is a little bit slow. Okay, let me take it in yeah, this better I feel. Okay, go to bulb view and create a friction. Let me make it a little bit less. Okay, sorry. Okay, press Control yes to save. Okay, now it's ready. Our final rendering output is ready. Press save and go to solid view. Press F12 to create a rendering final rendering result. Once its rendering has been completed, I will come. Yeah, rendering has been completed now. Now rendering completed, so you can save the image, the file. If you like the video, subscribe the channel and send it with your friends. You are new to the channel, subscribe it. What are the new videos I upload, it comes to you.